Good morning, everyone. It's Pastor Tim Hammy, First Assembly of God in Burlington, Kansas. It is April the 13th. Kind of changed a little bit. I'm going to be reading a couple definitions. This week I'm going to talk about dignity and destiny in Him. We're going back to our in Him idea. So this morning, the two things, dignity, and then I'm going to type for a minute, and then destiny. Dignity is defined as bearing or conduct or speech indicative of self-respect or appreciation of the formality or gravity of occasion or situation. So I'm going to type and get destiny here. Destiny is something that is to happen or has happened to a particular person or thing, lot, or fortune. So this morning or this week I'm going to be talking about destiny and dignity, or dignity and destiny in Him. In 1 John 3, 1 through 4, and here's what it says. Behold, what manner of love the Father has bestowed on us, that we should be called children of God. Therefore the world does not know us, because it did not know Him. Beloved, now we are children of God, and it has not yet been revealed that we shall be, but we know then that when He is revealed, we shall be like Him, for we shall see Him as He is. And everyone who has the hope in Him purifies himself just as He is pure. Whoever commits sin also commits lawlessness, and sin is lawlessness. So, in the first two chapters of 1 John, the Christian life has been presented under the figure of divine fellowship. In chapter 3, it is presented as a result of divine birth. In the earlier chapter, salvation is presented as what Jesus or propitiation or advocacy. In this chapter, it is presented as an amazing expression of love. An illustration to begin it's entitled Hope for Maria. Hope weans God's people from seeking and trusting this world. The story is told about Maria. She lived in a small town in southern Kentucky. She did not see or hear from her husband for years. Edward was assigned to the 2nd Infantry Division during the Korean War and captured when the Chinese overpowered their positions in North Korea in February 1951. Maria remembered very vividly the day the military officers visited her home. She knew what this meant, and tears were flowing before they had ever made it to the front porch. Edgar could not be accounted for. He was missing in action, presumed to be a prisoner of war, but Maria held out hope, even though she knew the chances of survival were grim. As the war dragged on, she felt grief at times, but she never gave up and never even considered moving on with life and living as if Edward was dead. No, she remained steadfast, faithful, and hopeful for 2 long, agonizing years. Then in 1953, without warning, the officers showed up on her doorsteps again. But there was something different this time. There was a spring in their step. Maria could sense this was a joyful news, and sure enough, she was told that Edward was alive. He was part of the prisoner exchange in Panmunjom. He was on his way to Walter Reed Hospital and some treatment and nourishment, and then he would be returning home. See, in a similar way, hope gives us the incentive to remain faithful and pure, knowing that there will be a reunion with our Lord Jesus. 1 John 3, 2 and 3 says this, Dear friends, now we are children of God. What we will be has not yet been made known, but we know that when He appears, we shall be like Him, for we shall see Him as He is. Everyone who has the hope in Him purifies himself, just as He is pure. Let me pray for you. Lord, I thank you so much. I pray that you bless every single person. Encourage them and give them a great Monday. God bless you. Dignity and Destiny. We're on the road trip. God bless you.